Good morning, everybody. My name is Deidre. I am out here with Ducks Unlimited, the Villages chapter, and I am scouting for a place for my wood duck box. So luckily, I live in an area that is surrounded by conservation land, and if you look behind me, there's wood ducks flying. It's perfect. So this area is perfect for wood duck boxes because I hear them all the time. Also, we are actually in an HOA neighborhood. I live in an HOA, so I actually had to ask permission from my HOA, but they were happily agreeable to it. I just explained to them, hey, listen, we live in a very wood duck rich area, and I think it would be a really good idea to help FWC out and put up some wood duck boxes, and they said yeah. So I mean, oh, there they go again. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know, I get excited watching them, but yeah, so just because you live in an area that might be an HOA or deed restricted, don't let that stop you. All you have to do is ask. So I'm thinking right along this line of these weeds, this grass is going to be a good area. It's out of the way of predators. It's deep enough that they probably can't swim and climb up, but it's shallow enough I can get out here in waders. So I think we found a good spot, and so we're gonna set the box up later today. Thanks. So we're going to be installing the wood duck box right back there behind this tree line in that pond. So naturally, what we have is the wood duck box, nesting box itself. You just need something with a lid. This one, we had these made as part of our Villages Ducks Unlimited chapter, one of our projects. And this one is made out of a big piece of pipe. But you can make it out of virtually anything. It just has to have a lid with a latch, a hole big enough for the wood duck and her babies. And then on the inside, I filled it with some pine shavings. And then you want to attach some kind of screen to help the little baby ducklings climb up and out of the hole when they're ready. So that is about it. And then on the back side, you'll see we have some bolts and nuts to screw on to this big piece of metal here. So that I will hammer into the ground. And then this will sit underneath the wood duck box. And as the water level rises and lowers, it will act as a predator guard as well. So that's very important because the whole purpose of this is to help conservation of wood ducks, not put them in a place where predators can get to them easily. So I'm gonna have my daughter record me putting it up, and it should be pretty simple. Okay, so after a little bit of critical thinking, I'm standing on an 8-foot ladder in the middle of the water to put this wood duck box up because, quite frankly, I couldn't hold it up and tighten the bolts. But I've got it up and the shavings are in. Everything's looking good. I'm just going to tighten it up and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. All right, there it is. All done. Wasn't hard to put up. I recommend to people if you have an extra set of hands. If not, grab yourself a ladder or a mud boat or an airboat, something that gets you high enough to get the bolts in. Whatever model of wood duck box you're using might be a little different, but for my purposes, I was able to use a ladder. And yeah, so I'm going to now just note the GPS coordinates of my wood duck box. Like I mentioned before, this is in efforts with FWC, so we are going to be getting those coordinates over to them so we can monitor the nesting ducks during the season. I should be coming out here periodically just to make sure that is not wobbling at all. It's pretty secure. Just want to make sure that it's safe for the ducks to use in the upcoming nesting season. So stay tuned for progress. As I see ducks use it, I will come take pictures and post updates. But like I said, if you're interested in helping with the wood duck project, just reach out to myself or Joey or anyone from the Villages Ducks Unlimited chapter, and we'd be happy to get you in touch with many people that are going to be putting some wood duck boxes out in actually the next couple months. So all right, that's it. Take care, and thanks for watching.